I wrote quite a lot about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
You really love it, huh?
Yeah, I do. My writing is not from you'll understand, not from a technical perspective. I'm not saying this is what I've got to say on open guard
Right.
to transition. I'm talking about how the psychological impact that it's had on me, and also in there about like the protocols of going to a group, which as a beginner are very relevant. Like you touched on how ritualized it is. I got a hunch that the more we emulate and connect to original ways of human behavior, whether that's dietary or hierarchies or organization of groups, I feel that we will feel a sense of greater connection. Now, the thing I got from going in BJJ classes, Genesis, where I go back in England, is like that all the white belts get changed at one end of the room, the purple belts and above get changed at the other end of the room, which coincidentally or not is where the control for the timer is and the control for the music is, and where the kit is. That's all up that room, so end of the room, so all the control is that end. But it begins with sort of dancing around in a circle, doing all of those various exercises. Now lift your knees, now do the shrimping and that kind of stuff. It's that a lower belt shouldn't invite a higher belt to spar or roll, you know. It's and like as you say, the amount of respect, the bowing, the handshaking at the end of it. It's so sort of, it provides such a safe environment in which to deal with the primal. I can see why it's valuable, and it's like, you know, I should have been taught that shit when I was 14, 13, like as mandatorily, so that I didn't come across it. Like, you know, you're not going to be setting fire to fields and allotments and putting frogs on fireworks if you've got a way of dealing with that primal energy when it's coming. I didn't set a timer.
That's okay.
Posture.
Go to the toe.
How having big muscles is detrimental to jiu-jitsu. I try not to get involved in a lot of controversial stuff that could possibly upset any of the people that view my channel. This is something I can't abide by. Having big muscles is linear to the person. Everybody's perception of big muscles is going to be different. There was a lot of information for people that are just trying to get into weightlifting or just trying to get stronger through jiu-jitsu that this article does not touch on, and it is very misleading. And as you can tell by reading this article, to me, it was very biased towards someone who does not lift weights, who does not do strength training, and they are trying to justify why everyone else shouldn't as well. To be like me, do this. One thing that a lot of jiu-jitsu guys are always concerned about is getting injured so that they cannot train. You know what the #1 precursor to preventing injury is? Strength training. In any sports performance, that lifting weights will make you worse. If you're trying to gain muscle, okay, as this guy puts it, if you're trying to gain muscle, you are doing strength training. And that strength training is a waste of time because it will mess you up in jiu-jitsu.
When I go in the arena, make the ground shake, make the ground scream. Me feeling like I'm enemy. Bring the fire when I fight to the melody. Blood fight.